Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. So with this video, I want to set up the new Sony PSVR2. So yeah, let's hop into it. Real quick, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you're looking for a way to support a small channel like mine, hitting those like and subscribe icons goes a very long way. Alright, Sony PSVR2. I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but I didn't have any games to play with it, so I had to buy Gran Turismo 7. So I'll be the first game I'm gonna play. But yeah, let's do the initial setup first. I got everything that came in the box. There's the headset, the two DualSense controllers, a box inside of a box with the instruction manual, the USB-C charging cable for the DualSense or the PSVR2 Sense controllers. There's headphones with different size ear inserts. Obviously the headset and the two PSVR2 Sense controllers. Keep wanting to say DualSense, but alrighty. Turn on the PlayStation. So let's start with the instruction manual and let's jump to let's get started. Page 8. It says connect the VR headset to your PlayStation 5 console. There's the VR headset with only one USB-C cable, yeah, instead of the how many cables we had for the PSVR 1. Let's take off these. Okay, step 1. Let's get started. Connect the VR headset to your PlayStation 5 console. Connect the VR headset cable to the USB Type-C port. Super speed USB, 10 gigabytes per second. So that's the USB Type-C port at the front of the console. Did I get it all tangled up already? Okay. Oh, careful. Turn on PS5 console. Press the power on your PS5 console. VR headset. Press the power button on your VR headset. The power indicator blinks white and then turns solid white. So the power button is right there at the very bottom of the headset, bottom middle. So I'm gonna push that right now. And there's the indicator light. It just went from red to white. On screen, it says PlayStation VR2 device software. Update the PlayStation VR2 device software to the latest version. This update will be quick and your console won't need to restart. After the update is complete, your PlayStation VR2 will restart. If you don't update now, your PlayStation VR2 will turn off. So you just use your DualSense controller and hit X on update now. Step 3 is set up PSVR2. Make sure you have the necessary accessories for setup. Start by using the DualSense wireless controller included with your PlayStation 5 console. And follow the instructions displayed on your TV. Set up your PlayStation VR2. This is what it says on screen. Get ready for an immersive gaming experience with PlayStation VR2. To get started, set up your PlayStation VR2 Sense controllers, adjust eye tracking, and create a play area. So we're gonna use the DualSense controller and hit X on get started. Connect the stereo headphones to your VR headset. Do I have to? Let's skip that and say done. Because I want to use my Pulse 3 actually. Pair your PlayStation VR2 Sense controllers with your PlayStation 5 one by one. First, connect your PlayStation VR2 Sense controller R to your PS5, the right one, to your PS5 using the USB console. So with the Sense controllers, you just put your hands in the circle. Like so. There's the left one. There's the right one. It wants me to do the right one first. And they supply you with the USB-C cable, but it's the exact same one that came with your PlayStation 5. So I'm just using that one. Yeah, it's completely the exact same cable. I'm gonna plug that in. What is this on there? Can you see that? Right there, at the bottom of the PSVR2 Sense controller. I'm gonna plug that in. Oh, I plugged in the left one first. Next, pair your controller by pressing the PlayStation button. PlayStation button's right there. There's a PlayStation button on both the PSVR2 Sense controllers. So as soon as you press that PlayStation button, it will update. It says it was disconnected. Let's try that again. Huh. It says it was disconnected and couldn't get properly. Odd. Let's try the next one. Pair your VS, so the right one first. The right one. Plug that in. Press the PlayStation button. As soon as you press the PlayStation button on screen, it'll start updating your PSVR2 Sense controller R. Don't turn off your PS5 or disconnect the USB cable from the controller. After the update, it will restart your PSVR2 Sense controller. Next, connect your PSVR2 Sense controller L for left to your PS5 using the USB cable. Do the exact same thing for the left controller. Your PSVR2 Sense controller L for left is now connected via the USB cable. Next, pair your controller by pressing the PlayStation button. Press the PlayStation button. Alright, after both of your PSVR2 Sense controllers are paired with your PlayStation 5, on screen it says set up your VR headset. Unplug the USB cables from your PSVR2 Sense controllers and put them down within easy reach. When you're ready, press the function button on the VR headset to go to the next step. The function button is this one right here. So it'll be bottom right button. On the bottom of the PSVR2 headset, it will be the button on the right. So hit that button. On screen it says, attention, before use, read the health and safety warnings in the VR headset instruction manual. Carefully follow all instructions for setup and use. The VR headset is not for use by children under the age of 12. Review surroundings and clear obstacles before use. Take steps to prevent pets, children, or other obstacles entering the area during use. Some people may experience motion sickness, nausea, disorientation, blurred vision, or other discomfort while viewing virtual reality content. If any of these symptoms are experienced, stop using immediately and remove the VR headset. So let's just clear my play area. Then we're going to hit that function button again. Bottom of the VR headset, the button on the right. My right. To enjoy a safe VR experience, set up your room properly. Clear some space so that there's nothing you'll bump into or trip over in your play area. To go back to the previous screen, press and hold the function button. So I'm not going to hold that button, I'm just going to press it to say okay. Adjust the brightness of your room. Next, turn on the lights in your room so that your VR headset can track your surroundings. Strong lights can make tracking difficult, so keep your curtains closed to avoid direct sunlight. Hit the function button to say okay. Next, check the brightness of your room using the camera on your VR headset. Hold your VR headset at face level and then press the function button to start checking. On screen it says brightness check is complete. Hit the function button to say okay. Next, follow on-screen guide on how to put on your headset. It says pull out the scope. There's a button on the front of the headset, front right of the headset. You hold that down, and you can adjust. Right. Press the function button to say that you're done. On the back is to release the headband. So if you hold that button on the back of the headset, and hold it down, you can adjust the headband. Right. Hit the function button to say that you're done. Put on the VR headset. So the back button controls the headband, and the front right button controls the front. So headband, back controls the headband, and the front button controls the front of the headset. Turn the dial to tighten. You can tighten with the dial on the back. When you've got it all comfortable, press the function button to tell the PS5 that you're done. Just put on your stereo headphones. I'm not gonna do that. I want to use my Pulse 3D. I like never use the stereo headphones with the PSVR1, so I don't think I'm gonna ever do it with the PSVR2. So I'm just gonna skip this part because I want to use my Pulse 3D headset instead. So I'm gonna hit function button to tell the PS5 that I'm done. To make sure you can see the screen clearly, adjust the lens distance so that your eyes are positioned in the middle of the lenses. The lens adjustment dial is right here. So it's at the front of the headset. There's a dial on the left. The left to the headset on the top. So we're just gonna adjust that. So the white circles of our eyes are inside. Sorry, you guys can't see the screen right now, but we want the white circles that represent our eyes inside the blue circles that represent the lens. When it looks good, press the function button again to tell the PS5 that you're done. Whoa! It just put me in see-through mode, so I can like look around and see my living room with the headset on. I don't have to lift it off my head. That's crazy. Hold your PSVR2 Sense controllers. Cool. I want to actually show you guys what this looks like on screen. See me looking around? Well, I'll put the camera on. I'll point the camera at the TV. You see me looking around, and then if I pick up the VR Sense controller, look. See how it like shows me. It shows me L and R. Whoa, this is really cool. Hold your I don't know if the camera can capture that. Anyways. Oh, if I take my VR headset off, if I lift it off my head, it almost like turns off. It turns off the see-through mode. But this see-through mode, man, it's the first time I've ever done it. But that's really cool. Oh, sorry, I'll have to reposition back. Alrighty. Let's see. Hold on screen. It says hold your PSVR2 Sense controllers. Put your hands through the straps and loops. Done. Well, I didn't put my hands through the straps. How to use your PSVR2 Sense controllers. Yeah, obviously the thumbstick is to move. The zero button. The circle button is cancel, and X is to select, which is on the circle button, and the X button is on the right controller, and the triangle button and the square button is on the left controller. Hit X for next. L1's on the left controller, R1's on the right controller, L2 is on the left controller, R2 is on the right controller. Hit X for next. Hit X for next. So on the left button, there's on the left controller there's a button with vertical lines on it. That's the create or share button. And on the right controller there is a button with three horizontal lines on it. That's the options button. Press and hold the options button to set the direction you're facing as the front. So I'm gonna hold that button right now. Hold the options button to set the direction you're facing as the front. Adjust eye tracking. PlayStation VR2 tracks the movement of your eyes. During adjustment, follow the red dot with just your eyes without moving your head. What the? The screen will switch between black and white. This technology is insane. Press X to start. So I don't want to move my head here. I just want to look around with my eyes. Adjustment will start in 3, 2, 1. So I don't want to move my head. I just want to look at that red dot with just my eyes. Eye tracking adjustment is complete. Try it out by looking at the surrounding dots to see how it works. Looks to be working fine. Hit X to OK. Whoa, this technology is insane. Set your play area. Set an area you can safely play VR games in. First, you'll need to scan your room using your VR headset's camera. When you're ready, select start scanning. Be careful of the headset cable when setting up your play area. Start scanning. Press X. Look all around you, including the ceiling, floor, and walls to scan your room. Be careful of the headset cable while scanning. Oh my goodness gracious. Look all around you, including the ceiling, floors, and walls to scan your room. Be careful of the headset cable while scanning. the ceilings and walls. Room scanning is complete. That's insane. Hit X for next. Set floor height. Look at the floor of your play area. It should appear to be level with your room's floor. If it looks like it's floating, gently touch your room's floor with your PSVR2 Sense controller. There's the PlayStation icons on my floor through the VR headset. Looks pretty level to me. Hit X to say that you're done. Set your play area. How do you want to play? I'm usually sitting down. And since I'm gonna be playing Gran Turismo 7, that'll be my first game on PSVR2. I'm gonna choose stay seated. So pick the one you want. Either stay seated or stand still or move around. Press X. Set temporary. Pick a place where you won't run into obstacles when stretching out your arms and legs. Take steps to prevent pets, children, or other obstacles entering the area during use. Set play area here. Play area complete. Your temporary play area is set. When using a temporary play area, you won't be able to get up and move around. For this play area, you can use games and apps that support the following VR play styles. Sitting. There's an option to see about VR play styles, but I'm just gonna go to OK. You're all set. PlayStation VR2. Oh my goodness gracious. Quick tips to get you started. It's time to experience the next generation of virtual reality with your PSVR2. Use the following tips to learn about handy features and where to download VR games. Let's go. Adjust VR settings anytime. You can change your settings whenever you want with the PlayStation VR2 quick settings in the control center. Next. See your surroundings. Press the function button anytime to view your surroundings and spot nearby objects or people. Next. Discover thrilling new worlds. Start playing right away by downloading games and demos designed specifically for the PSVR2 experience. There's an option to view games, but I'm just going to go to close. Goes back to my PlayStation user interface, PlayStation 5 user interface. I can see that inside the PSVR2 headset. Alright guys, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but that is how you set up your PSVR2. Thanks for tuning in guys, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you're looking for a way to support a small channel like mine, hitting those like and subscribe icons goes a very long way. Alright, enjoy your day. Game on, my friends, game on.